yeah, yeah. Turn me up, don't turn me down. Bass hit hard, shake the ground. Yeah, yeah, new way. Let's go on top. Yeah, new way.
Welcome to the Government Cheese Party podcast. Unfortunately, it's just me and CJ. We're kind of doing the show tonight. I know a lot of our other co-hosts are pretty busy doing other things.
They
But
might slide in here. We'll see.
it might, maybe we'll give it a
We shall see.
hopefully. But the reason why we're back on now is because we had a little bit of internet issues, and like I said earlier, thank God for T-Mobile because they came through in the clutch and kind of put us back on back on internet. So super shout out to T-Mobile. Thank you guys for bringing us back because man, that was a rough period at that point. Just moving and everything else.
No internet access. It was absolutely crazy.
Yeah. So
I guess we had slim internet access.
Sweet Pea, right?
Yes.
Oh, that's Sweet Pea?
Yeah. Is it?
Look, hey.
Sweet Pea, you don't change your name again? Yes, it's Sweet Pea.
All right, so that's Sweet Pea. So, okay. All right. I was like, Glenda, who is that? Oh, well. So, tonight's episode is what is the biggest lie commonly used? And it could be multitude of things, especially with society nowadays. You know, as you know, a certain person is in office, and a lot of things have been kind of lied to in certain ways. There's EB.
There she is.
If she wants to come up, I mean, the floor is yours. If not, cool.
Yeah, I got a couple of them. I don't know if yours is the same. I know we search different things in different ways. You want to list off your things of what you think yours is, and I'll tell you mine, or you want me to tell you mine, and then we'll go from there.
Okay, so I'm gonna say two of them.
Okay, I got 5 of them.
Oh wow! Excuse me. All right. So the number one of my commonly used lies is success only comes from colleges. That's one. And then number 2 is money buys happiness. That's another concept of lies.
I knew you was gonna steal one. I knew you was gonna steal some of mine. So
yeah.
So you said money money buys happiness, and what else?
Success only comes from college.
Success only comes from college. Okay.
Yes.
So the ones that I got is you must be perfect to be wealthy.
Okay.
Everyone else has it. Figure it out.
Yeah.
You are completely separate from others.
Okay. Wow.
And time is unlimited.
Keisha said, hello, CJ.
Hey, Keisha.
Hey, EB.
Hey, you know what? Every time I talk to y'all, I done been it came from a funeral. I just came from a funeral today. My daughter's daddy's mother passed away, her grandmother. So I had to go to that funeral. So it's like a funeral every weekend.
Yeah.
Every weekend.
That's crazy. But that's
what y'all talking about?
All right. So what is the biggest lie commonly used? Either it could be from growing up. It could be those catchphrases that we said before, like this one, like being busy means you're successful. Like, some of the other ones, like success only comes from colleges, certain things like that. So is there any other like common like lies that's been told to you that is simply untrue? But is commonly used in our society or in stuff that you've heard of?
I ain't gonna say it's been told to me, but I didn't say it. Like I'm busy, and I'll be right in my bed.
Yes, Lord.
But I'm
Yeah,
just saying, I
that's
be like,
that's a Gemini trait. We
because
can't help
sometimes I don't feel like being bothered. So, but I actually do be researching different stuff, like looking up different stuff, and but I really just feel like I don't have time for people. I pick and choose. Well, you have time for who you want to have time for, and that's definitely a hard, truly statement.
Correct.
But
That's a true
like
statement.
me, like me being just by myself every day, or like me and be trying to talk to me and like just to be my friend and stuff like that. I don't have time.
Yeah.
Right.
I just I don't have time now. If I take time out for you, especially a man, then what I mean. I want to get to know you. But if I don't, hey, look, it is what it is. Go ahead and move around.
Correct.
Right. Right. Yeah. So one of the things that we said it was money. But both of us agree on this one. Money.
Mhm.
That money buys happiness. Supposedly is
Yeah.
something that
No,
is something
it
that's
don't.
been.
No.
And so why do people believe it, you guys? Why do people believe it? This I
Well,
gotta give it different things. I'm gonna give y'all a couple of them, then y'all can go from there.
okay.
But money. So money provides necessities such as food, shelter, healthcare.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Um, opportunities. Right. So that's why people believe in it. But the truth
I feel
is,
like money don't buy happiness for the simple fact you can have like me. Just me personally. I feel like I got everything except like a significant other.
right,
So it
right.
don't like I got
That's a
money.
lie.
I got my house is fully furnished.
Hmm.
Every all the bills and stuff is in my name. Everything's paid. All that, but it's just I'm missing something.
Mm-hmm.
Like I got my kids. I'm happy with my kids and my grandson and stuff like that. But it's just still something missing. But like we said on the last couple of casts, I'm just not gonna pick anything to settle with. You see what I'm
Right.
saying?
You're not gonna settle
So
out.
yeah. So
Right.
that with that being said, I'm not gonna say it don't bring happiness. It do and it don't. I mean, I can't explain it, but
I
if
mean,
you
if you
get to
look at
do
it
and
the
it don't,
way that, yeah, and I get what you're saying in that sense, but what I think where I'm coming with it is the fact that you look at some of these people that do have money, right,
Mm-hmm.
and they have a whole lot of the money, right.
I gotta buy me some
They're not
coins.
they're not necessarily happy.
Right.
Yeah,
And the money is not what brings them happiness. It's the things that they do and the people around them. If they actually enjoy what they're doing, it's not that. So what I think, without enough money, stress increase. So it's easy to assume that more money equals to more happiness, right? So it's really easy to assume that. But the truth is that money solves many problems, but it doesn't automatically create a healthy relationship.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't automatically create a peace of mind. It doesn't give you purpose.
No.
It doesn't give you love, character, emotional health. Money doesn't give you none of that. It's the people around you. It's how you live your life.
It gives me peace of mind.
What Evie was talking about, she's not just gonna pick anybody. That's what brings happiness. You know that you're picking what you want, not and what you need, and not what the society says that you need to be picking.
yeah, and I don't chase, I attract. So
Right,
with that
right.
being said, it's a lot of people think, oh, I mean, one person told me because I think I'm gonna do, I can't tell what I'm gonna do Monday, but a lot of people like, oh, you a big girl, and I don't give a fuck if I was 700 pounds.
Right.
I'm I don't chase, I attract.
That's it. That's
So
it.
you know what I'm saying. So with that being said, I just be looking at like just certain aspects of like how some men, I ain't gonna say all, but some men treat healthier women. I'm gonna say healthier, more portion women.
Right.
I'm not gonna say the big
Oh
word
yeah.
or nothing
Yeah.
like that, but just portion women. So, you think we supposed to settle for anything, but not me. I can't do it. I just can't put myself
Absolutely
in that
not.
situation.
I've
Absolutely
I
not.
don't care
I've
how
had to
much
settle
money
for
you
it.
have. You know
Yeah.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You can have, that's why you know what? And a man always, I feel like a man, like the men I talk to, they always say they was intimidated because, baby, I don't care what kind of money you got. I got my own money.
Right.
Always
Right.
have my own money. So when
What
you
about the
come around,
people?
that's extra.
Right. Right. What about the people in the chat, you guys? What do y'all think about? What do y'all think is a common phrase or
Big
something
homie,
that
welcome back.
somebody has said to you, that you have learned that was not true? what is a common phrase? What is something common out there in the world that we you can even chat on to what we talked about a little bit if you want to just add on to that conversation. Y'all will be looking for those comments in the chat. Um,
I got another one
okay.
that's been, I would say, maybe used
Jack,
a little bit,
welcome in, welcome in.
but I'll say this: like, you need everyone's approval. Like, we go wrong on a lot of things with that one
You know what
because
I said, Jay? I ain't trying to cut you off.
no, you good.
You either want, do you want to chase the vision or the validation?
Man, woo.
You see what I'm saying? What do you? I want the vision
Right,
because with the vision, the validation is gonna come.
correct. Yeah. Oh yeah,
So some people
100%.
is thirsty. Some people is thirsty for attention. Like why?
Hmm.
Oh,
Yeah,
because you didn't get the love in the household.
That's
that's
it.
right.
That
Yep.
you didn't get love in your home, and so what you do is you try to search for that love out in the streets, and validation through people that are not really even worth your time.
And a lot of times too as well too, like, what I'm saying, when especially when they're looking for love. But
Mm,
love is in front of you, but you love someone that harms you, beats on you, does everything else, but doesn't take the time to cherish what they
mm.
have. But a
But
lot
some
of
people
times,
don't. Let me just say this though, it's a lot of people like to use that word love,
yeah,
right,
yeah, yeah,
and not
yeah,
know what it truly means.
no, but
You know, that's the biggest
or
thing.
don't even know that it's in front of them. Like,
Well, if you don't know
like,
what it means, you can't tell
yeah,
what it look like.
yeah, you can't even,
That part.
yeah. So a lot of times with that being used as well too. Sometimes it could be yourself, like you feel inside of you that you need the approval of everybody else that is around you that
Right.
you come in contact with, and
Like a lot of people on here.
oh
Right.
yeah,
Oh
yeah,
man, I'm telling you, every day I'm scrolling past somebody on this app. Oh my goodness, I'm like, what are you doing in here?
I'll tell you
Yeah.
What
crazy.
you doing? Like this is it's just absolutely ridiculous. And I'm like, anybody, all these people on here would do anything for $1.
Hmm.
Mhm.
I don't understand. Like I'm not about to get out here and deceive people
Hmm.
Send me a gift. Send
because
me a gift. Send me a gift.
for
Send me a
you to
gift.
send
Oh,
me a gift. Right, Mama Energy, welcome in. I'm not doing all that. You either you send a gift for your free will, or don't send a gift. Come in here, tap the screen, come talk to me. That's all. I mean, and if you don't
That's
want to
all we
talk,
was
if you
looking
want to
for.
just, I mean, honestly, you can come in here and you can sit up in this thing and you can just sit there. I'm still gonna have my conversation.
Correct. Yeah.
there you go. There you
You
go,
know,
CJ.
and
That's me.
that's the you got to understand that that's what realness is. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't matter if you here or you're not here. My conversation is still gonna keep on going.
Yeah. I mean,
That's a part of it.
I appreciate y'all tapping the screen. I appreciate y'all getting y'all daily heart
I
music
got. I
up.
gotta
But
look. I gotta get some. Put some money on my stuff because I put
oh,
$20
you
over there at
good?
a time. So I always because I've been just going through people's stuff. Just heart. You know what I mean? Your daily heart
Right.
me's. But some
Right.
people don't
Yeah.
deserve them because when I jump on, y'all don't jump on, and I noticed that.
Right.
So
Correct.
I don't feel like y'all need a daily heart me from me. I don't know. So I feel
Right.
like I be wasting them.
Oh
Girl, when I say
And
yes,
then when you jump off, that's why CJ, when I jump off and look at your stuff, when I come back on, I can do it again. That's why I always jump off your stuff and come back and do a daily heartbeat. Because every
yep.
time you jump off and jump back on, I can keep on doing it, and that's what I do. And I spent about 4 or 5 of them on you. I was like, I'm just gonna give it my last ones. I'll just jump off and jump back on and sit it right there, jump off and
Right.
sit it again. And
Yeah.
I show my love even if I don't stay, because I be kind of like busy. I be busy every day. Like
Girl,
it's
you
just
be
like a
running
roller coaster.
around. Yeah, I
So
know.
I get on there, shoot some daily heart me, jump off, send a gift, jump back on there, probably stroll a little bit, jump back on there. But that's why I tell people because people send me their lives all day, and I don't want to be rude and not look at people's lives. But
mhm.
I have a real life. Like if it's Mondays and
Right.
Thursday when I do jump on my lives, I will definitely be on Mondays. I can be on TikTok all
What's
day.
up,
I
Gray?
have
Welcome in.
I have guaranteed money, so I don't have to sit on here and just hope and wish somebody send me this and this and that, and then I get off. I only got $4 or $5. No, so
Right.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
go to my job that I got hired at, that I have a passion
Thank
for.
you for the repost, Drizzy.
Dre.
and do my thing.
So I got a question, y'all. Something to think about when it comes to this question. It says if you
Get
had
money.
to choose, if you had to choose, if you had to choose just one statement that has influenced humanity the most, which one would it be? I'm gonna name off a few of them. All right, and let me repeat the question again, so just in case anybody didn't hear me. If you had to choose just one statement that has influenced humanity the most, which would it be? Would it be money is everything, power is everything, time is unlimited, you have no purpose, you don't need anyone else, or something else entirely?
Wow.
Natasha, welcome in. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, somebody got filtered down there. You down there saying bad words.
Somebody saying naughty words down there. That's why I said too. I don't know, man. That's a tough one, man. Those are some tough ones.
Which one influenced humanity the most? I have to say, power is everything.
A lot of them tried. A lot of them, yeah.
I would say that because when I tell you, I mean, yeah, money is good, but
She
with
welcome in.
with money, you know what I'm saying, comes power, right? So it cycles right back into the power.
Yep.
With your time, obviously time is never going to be unlimited, right? But with time, I think it's also power too, because when you have enough money and enough power, you have a lot of time to do the stuff that you want to do,
Yep.
right? And the money and the power will also give you purpose to keep on driving that power. I think that one right there, power, it just every time you go back to it, it's just like power literally can link all of them together.
Okay. Cynthia Brown, welcome in.
Hey, Cynthia, welcome in, girl. So that's how I feel about it. I don't know what y'all thinking.
Yeah, that's what Jay-Z said.
Money, power, respect. I mean, that's real. Jay-Z just said the Locks said that too.
Yeah, well, yeah.
But yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna stick with. That's my
Yeah,
answer to
because
that.
it is honestly in the ultimate, like everything else, like power is
Yeah,
like
money
towards-
and respect go with power.
yeah. And if you don't have money, then you know,
I mean, power will get people respect that they don't even deserve.
that's true. That's true. I agree with that.
Yeah. It's a lot. Yeah, it's a lock song, but Jay-Z copy. Yeah, excuse me, I said copy. Look at me. I'm sorry. It
Dana,
shows
welcome
that I
in.
really don't care for that man. Daniel, welcome in. I don't do it on purpose. It just like literally just flows out of my mouth. It's not something that I do on purpose.
Man.
Every time I hear his name.
All right. Time for the ad break. Yo, you guys are looking for some very, very good jewelry? Man, I got one place that you guys have to stop by, and that's City Vibes by CJ&J. Yo, I'm just telling you, you're looking for some jewelry. You're looking for some stuff that maybe you got sick and tired of looking at, especially when you go to all these other big name stores. You tired of looking for any of those jewelry? City Vibes by CJ&J are the place to be. Especially if you have a birthday party that's coming up pretty soon and you don't have that perfect gift. City Vibes by CJ&J is the place to find any of that. And look, I know it's just costume jewelry, but guess what? We got even more than costume jewelry. We got the cachet line as well too. So head on over to City Vibes by CJ&J and find yourself a perfect gift for either that loved one or your spouse. Whichever one that you are trying to get that gift off, you can definitely find it there at City Vibes by CJ&J. Holla at you.
Good ad break.
Yeah, it was a good ad break.
Aw.
Oh, no. No, what happened?
Y'all can still hear me, can't y'all?
In a way. Yeah, I can still hear you. I'm just like,
I gotta get back in here right here. I realized I was.
She took herself off.
Okay, I'm gonna step back here.
I'm gonna go ahead and mute.
Get myself out. Yeah.
It did.
Jesus. Okay. Here I come.
Okay.
myself
Cool.
in.
No problem. So yeah, another concept of some of the other things that, is just flat out just not true at all. Your past defines your future? No, it doesn't define your future. I literally hear a lot of people doing that, and like there's no way. Yes, you make mistakes in the past. I don't know, man. It might have happened. It's interesting how everybody just CJ got booted off. So maybe that ad break was not needed at that point. I don't know.
Oh, it was needed. Y'all go ahead and shop City Vibes by CJ and J. Go ahead and get that $8 jewelry, y'all. Don't miss out.
Right.
Don't miss out on your pieces. Don't miss out on your pieces.
So a lot of people that I have met and have been friends with, they have made life decisions that altered their lives pretty much. Doesn't define them. Doesn't define who they are as a person.
Right.
So whenever I hear that phrase, or whenever some people use that phrase when I was growing up, like, I really, thank you for the heart me, I appreciate that. It really is just a bunch of nonsense. It's nothing. It's literally nothing to say to somebody that you think that is. Like, people define their own self, even though they make mistakes. And look, we're all human. We make mistakes.
Right.
That's what we do. But it doesn't define who we are or our future at all. Like, we create the future regardless of whatever mistakes they are. So that's another one that is just a bunch of bull, in my opinion. More followings mean more value. No. That's also another false one. Like, we have a small following, but that doesn't mean, that we're terrible at what we do. No, we've been doing this for what? 8, 9 years?
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. But, it doesn't mean that we're terrible at what we're doing. No, it's just, it takes time.
It does take time.
But it doesn't mean also too that you have more followers that you are more valuable. No, not at all. It definitely does not.
Right.
So some of these things some of these common things are they're just words. They really don't mean anything. It doesn't define anything. It doesn't go anywhere. And it shouldn't go anywhere in your brain that it defines you. Like, that's just so many things that even now, like, a whole bunch of lies that just are on the news. Like, if you're not looking it up, if you're not researching, it's just bullshit. That's all it is. Can I be frank? I mean, if you're not researching none of this shit, I mean, it's just bull. It's just lies to get you to think otherwise.
Yeah. I think another one that I want to kind of talk on a little bit too is everyone else has it, figure it out, right? I think a lot of people don't realize the stuff that goes into why people get certain things, right?
Correct.
I think a lot of the times it says, so I'm going to give y'all, I'm all about, breaking down the facts, y'all. So I'm going to tell y'all why people believe it that I see and what they rarely see, and then the truth, right? So people usually see it out of promotion because promotions weddings, vacations, new houses, business wins, right? They rarely see the anxiety, the debt, the family struggles, the rejection, the sleepless nights, right? But most people are figuring out life one day at a time. Nobody has every answer. You know, you got to stop people. I think this world has gotten into a point where, you know, they're comparing they're comparing to other people. You're behind the scenes to somebody else and their highlights and their reels, right? And the thing is that they doing those highlights and those reels, and you don't even know if it's real or not. We just talked about that. EB was just talking about how we have so many people on this app that are fronting, you know, faking the front on this app in the front of you, but behind the scenes, they have a load of anxiety. They're going into debt. They got struggles in their families. Look at all these. You see, and I wanted to bring you back to like a social media status thing, because you see these people that are doing amazing, right? It looks like they're doing so well. Got these big old houses, and they got it looks like they have like unlimited money, right? And that's not the case. That's not the case. Their family is struggling. One is cheating on the other. They out there having babies behind each other's backs. They're talking crap about each other. There's so much going on behind the scenes. And then for the ones that, like, for business owners, the ones that get on here and they're doing really well and they look like they're doing amazing, right? And they could be. But nobody sees those sleepless nights that they have. Nobody sees the stuff behind the scenes, how they had to stay up all night to do their books, send out invoices. Nobody's seen how many times somebody has rejected them because of their business.
The hard, dirty work.
You know, we have to stop comparing the behind the scenes to somebody else's highlights and reels. We have to. As a people, as this like, we have to stop with this fake stuff, and we're teaching this younger generation that it's okay.
Sorry for this. Sorry for this. That was perfect, and put a bow on that.
Oh yeah, I'm done.
So, what I want to transition is something that has been I've seen on the news, I've seen on social media, and you touched something when you said young people. It is almost sickening how every single time I flip on TikTok or Facebook, and it is revolving around black and white kids. And it's almost almost not even, it feels like it's repeating itself all over again. When we talk about Trayvon Martin, when we talk about some of the other ones that we have grown up in our generation throughout the years of the race card being played in our communities and in our society. And it's happening again.
Yeah, it is.
The problem is yes, we keep going back to this vicious cycle over and over again. But has anybody ever stopped and really said, okay, enough's enough of this nonsense? Enough of this racist intertwine that keeps constantly keep coming up. Because sometime at this point, we have to understand that we're all on this earth. Like, I mean, regardless of our skin tone, I mean, we're all on this earth. We're a mixing pot at this point.
We are literally a big spot.
So what is the point of continuously doing this race? And I understand we got some racist people in the country, yeah, and that's everywhere else as well too. But somewhere at this point, thank y'all for the TikToks. Somewhere at this point, now I'll back up for a minute because I was getting ready to get into something else, but I'm going to stop right here and say this. There's got to be a point where somebody in Congress, somebody in upper, just sit there and say, "Yo, this is un-American. This isn't how this should be functioning. This should not be what passes along as just daily news." You know what I pose? I pose this. And here's the thing that I'm pretty sure no one else wants to even do. Treat the racism as terrorism. If you sit there and say that we are Americans, then why don't you treat the racism as terrorism? If you say we're part of this one nation, then should that be a part of terrorism? I don't know. I'm just sitting there saying, a lot of us has Social Security cards. A lot of us has been born in the United States. Hey, regardless of whatever the color is, should that be considered an act of terrorism? Or are we just going to be blind to that? Are we just going to be we're just going to sweep that under the rug? Well, you didn't say that when you had the Taliban and you had all the rest of it. You didn't say that at all. You treated that as act of terrorism. You were quick with the guns or the pew-pews very quickly. But now when it's the white man going against the black person, now I ain't seen none of that. I don't know what that is. So what is it? There's nothing that I can say or do to, be empowered to change none of this. But somewhere along the line, somebody has to be tired and has to make an act for it.
Yep.
Regardless if you agree or disagree with me, regardless if you disagree or agree with anything that the President of the United States says, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, if you're calling us Americans and you do racism as terrorism, then it's considered terrorism. Period.
I love that. I love when you go on those rants, Jay. Keep on going. Keep on going.
Hey, it just irks me to see young black people get put in jail for something that is self-defense, that all of a sudden now it's not self-defense, it's actually cold blood murder. Or, you know what I'm saying? Or some white person get away from actually doing murder. You know what I'm saying? Like, or unaliving. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm gonna get you.
Hey. Hey, if they give you all right, oh well. But something's got to give about that. Because we can't be at fault at everything that we're just self-defense on. And honestly, this goes to a whole nother thing, but man, hey man, white people, y'all got other things to worry about. Why y'all keep fucking with us?
And it's not just it's not all you got. And just clarify this, because let's make sure we're pointing out the ones that is happening.
Oh yeah.
I need you to understand that it's not just all. I think it's honestly, it sometimes is what it is. It's the upper class people. It's not. Sometimes it has a lot to do with money. I've had some of the coolest people, some of the best people in my life are in the Caucasian race.
I'll say this too. Hey, y'all keep joking about trying to send us to another place or back to Africa. Hey man, I'm more than happy to. But guess what? Y'all gonna be in trouble. Cause it's just gonna be y'all defending this country. It ain't gonna be us. So we more than happy to uproot, not make y'all the richest country in the world. That's cool by me. But y'all gonna be fucked.
I mean, I think it's not even just a y'all. It's like, honestly, you subtract a group of people that has brung
It's just stupid.
so much
It's just dumb.
to your country. There's a group of people, period. It's the same thing when they were trying to do with he talked about the wall. You know what I'm saying? Building that wall. You don't know that group of people brought a certain quality to America.
Exactly.
No matter which way you look at it, we all have our qualities. We all have our things, our perks that we bring into this world. And you subtract it, guess what? You're going to be missing it, because the other people don't want to go out there and do what other people are doing. So like they don't want to come and do the jobs and do the things, and they're not out here creating things. They're not out here trying to, some people would literally, I'm trying to find my words because I know certain words that I
They don't
can't
want to
use
get their
here
hands
on
dirty.
TikTok. They don't want to get their hands dirty.
They don't want to get their hands dirty.
They think sitting up in that office makes them more important than the person that's out there in the field doing the work, and they're not.
All of it's dumb. All of it's stupid.
They're not. By no means are they.
What are we getting at? What is the point of all this? Because hey, if there ain't no point, it doesn't make sense.
It was like one cannot survive without the other. One cannot survive without the other. That's one of the things that I think this world is another thing. It's a crash. It's a crash out. They think you can do this all by yourself. You can't. You can't. We were created to work together. Period.
And I'm gonna say this one as well.
In
too.
God's will, we was created to work together.
I'm gonna say this one too. American people, or people in general, yo man, we are in America, right? We have the freedom of speech. Why are we quiet? Why are we silent? Why are we quiet? Why are we just agreeing to whatever those people say? Why are we just conceding to it? We got a voice, and we don't use it. We got the knowledge, but we definitely ain't using that either. There's a reason why we got the Constitution. There's a reason why we got the freedom of speech, man. But now we're too busy trying to be stuck amongst each other. We're too busy trying to backstab each other instead of just working together as united, as a united front. Wow, that's a word that no one has heard for a while. Too stuck on being that instead of us looking like a bunch of, I'm gonna say it, bunch of idiots.
Oh, be careful.
I'm just gonna say
They
it.
like to grab people like that.
Oh, I know. But hey, if it quacks like a duck, it is a duck. Sometimes, cause man, I don't understand. I don't understand how things are rolling around here. I'll be totally honest. If we that dang smart, why are we having a hard time being united? And I know why. For selfish reasons. But that can only get you so far. I'm gonna get off my hard horse for a minute, man, because I realize, man, I've had this built up quite some time. Just watching it over and over, over and over. Same BS being shoved into our faces.
Right.
Ain't nobody gonna say nothing. I mean, yeah, sure. You got Don Lemon running around, voicing everything. You got other people voicing everything. But where's the American people at, man?
Yeah.
But I'm gonna get off my horse. Get off my horse.
Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. He said he's done, y'all. He turned his whole mic off and everything. He turned his whole mic off and everything. Hey, I think sometimes that's needed, So let me go ahead and be transparent with you guys. Me and Jay, we have gone through a whole lot in our relationship as two people, right? In the last 15 years, we've gone through trials and tribulations, and this weekend, it came to a head. We I say we, but really it was one sided, but it turned into, it had to be a we at the end, right? As a people, we have to understand that everybody is struggling with something. Everybody is struggling with something. When we go through this mess, I don't know, for those of you that don't know, we are in a hotel right now. And is this a horrible thing? Absolutely not. I think it's a learning experience, right? We had to learn. We tried something and it didn't work. The difference between us is us trying, and some people don't even try. In this world, we have to do better with understanding that even though we smile, we're here, we're talking to everybody, we go through shit just like everybody else does. I mean, the shit sometimes gets bad. For people that know us, it did get bad. And this time, like I said, it came to a head this time because, I mean, I think that we were really both in this headspace to where we were just like, we're done. Now, are we done? No. We ain't going nowhere. But we literally were at the done phase. Everybody's in survivor mode, right, son? Right? We right. We are at the stage where we were just like, it seems like everything we do, are we supposed to be together? Because if we feel like we keep on coming back to this same situation every time, are we meant for each other? And only we can answer that question, right? Can nobody else tell us what we need to do next, right?
Now, look, I know we've taken plenty of hacks over the years. Like this right here, government cheese party was just a gamble.
It was.
I mean, I'm just going to call it the way it is. It's just a gamble. But the problem is that we weren't consistent enough. And I understand we're not consistent enough. And look, we've gone through certain things that we took a gamble on and backfired on us.
Literally backfired on us.
but we're still trying to do this. We're still trying to do.
And it's not just the government cheese party.
No,
I'm talking about our life in general.
Yeah.
And that's why I said I wanted to be transparent because, like, although like we're here and we're talking and we're doing all this, I think that we need to start being more transparent and open with it because I think what we go through, there's relationships out there that may be going through the same thing.
Yep.
And that, like I said, I know I might be a little bit off topic, but I think God was just calling in my heart to just go ahead and just start talking about it.
No, that's fine.
And it's just like,
I just went on a rant.
yeah, that's okay. Well, and that's where we're coming in. We realizing that every time we turn around, we see a different us in front of us.
Yeah.
It's something different. We got stuff, we got pains in our bodies now that we didn't have some years ago. I just seen a picture. I was scrolling through Facebook, y'all, because y'all know I'll be multitasking. I can't help it. But I was scrolling, I know, 10 years ago, Jay. 10 years ago. I just seen a picture from 10 years ago of myself, and I'm just like, oh, my.
Yeah.
Oh my. Like, you know, just thinking about me 10 years ago and that person, that woman that I was 10 years ago. Mm-hmm. I am so different from that woman that was there for 10 years ago. I'm a whole different person. Now, is some of the difference come out of the fact that some traumatic things that has happened over that last 10 years? Absolutely. Mm-hmm. I mean, I tell people this all the time and they go into shock. You know, I think after I got electrocuted in that pool, my whole life changed before my eyes. I seen life a little different. And instead of me grabbing it and walking with those changes, I just pulled back and let my body get lazy. Which caused, he just dropped the whole thing on the floor. Which caused Jay to have to step up. And that's what a relationship is, right? You know, there's nobody in the relationship is trying to. I got lazy. After the electrocution, I got lazy. I got to the point to where I got so used to Jay doing stuff for me that I stopped doing stuff for myself. I stopped caring because my body hurt so bad. I stopped wanting to fight it.
Yeah, that's right. She got electrocuted, and at the time, the company I was working for, Boss's Pool. Yes.
Yeah, I was swimming in the deep end, and all I remember is being jolted, and then outside of the pool, knowing how I got out of that swimming pool. Mm-hmm. And come to find out, I was electrocuted.
There was a while ago. Yes, Annabelle.
It was a while ago. Yeah, it was a while ago. But I'm still unfortunately paying for that electrocution.
And the only reason why she got out of there was, I think I kind of remember pulling you more closely out of the current, but I got.
He got shocked too.
I got shocked too.
Jay bit a hole in his tongue.
Yeah.
Trying to get me out of the current. I think I grounded the pool and he helped subtract some of the electricity from my body. But again, I bring it up just to get to the point of me saying that I realized that for a while, because of what happened to me, the traumatic thing that happened to me, right? It took almost it's been about that 10 years since the electrocution, you know. And the thing is that I've taken that and would use it as an excuse instead of trying to build myself up again. Mm-hmm. I used the pain as an excuse, and now 10 years in, the pains have gotten worse. Instead of getting better, because I again babied it and let Jay do everything. And this is something that now has took a war and terror on Jay.
Yeah, Andre, welcome in. Or
Deandria.
Deandra,
welcome.
Sorry.
But I had to learn to power lies in the tongue. It does.
It does.
It does. And so I am most definitely speaking it up. I have to say something about it because I realized how much pressure I have put on Jay over these last 10 years. So this is where I am going to give Jay his flowers most definitely, because as a man, he held on and did a lot more than what any man that I know would have done. And this is also to say that I'm about to step up and stop being that person. I'm tired of being that person. This is where I'm going into another cycle of me.
Yep.
Because I am now was going to ultimately be the reason why I lost my marriage. When I could just do something about it. Now, is Jay gonna stop doing stuff for me? Probably not. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna do more so he doesn't feel so overwhelmed to try to keep the household afloat. So I had to say that. And I know you're looking at me like, why are you doing this emotional shit on? I have to.
You brought this all the way down. It was kind of sort of like there, but then you just.
I had to do that because I feel like it was on my heart in the moment and it had to come out. And because correction is key. Yeah. Listening and correction. That's why I said and for so long it's crazy because I was hearing what he was saying, y'all. I was hearing it. And it's not that I didn't want to, but I just felt like I put so much in, and you just don't understand this traumatic tragedy that I went through. You just don't understand what my body feels like. You don't know what that feels like. You don't feel like I feel, but not thinking about the fact that I'm not even thinking about his feelings at all.
Long legs, welcome in.
So
that's interesting. Badass mother. Wow. Okay.
That's a good name. But I have to really start taking that step back and understanding that I have to step up and do more. I always thought that me going and working these long hours at jobs and bringing back the money and, because I know that for the longest time that wasn't his strong suit, but he went in and he changed so much stuff about himself that me bringing in the money is not going to be the in and all no more. Now I have to put more on the table. As a woman, I have to put more on the table because he's doing everything he can in his power to keep us afloat.
Welcome back, EB.
So I had to put that out there. Thank y'all for listening to me. Thank y'all for not being judgmental. I appreciate that. And Jay, thank you for letting me read that on. No. You don't look like you embarrassed or nothing like it.
No.
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 Just thank you for being the husband that you are.
I appreciate it. All right. Well, it's come to the end of our show. So we definitely do appreciate everyone that is here that has supported us. Like I said, our apologies for our little short sabbatical. We didn't really mean for that to be a short sabbatical, but we definitely are planning on being a consistent show from here on out, for sure. So it'll be back to usual time as usual, every Saturday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you are looking for anything energy-wise, we got our partners over at W.GG. You can get yourself some clean, no sugars, no nothing, just clean, pure energy. Just head over to W.GG, get yourself some W Energy for sure. And don't forget that promo code PARTY26 and get yourself some W Energy. They have some great stuff over there. So go over there, get yourself some W Energy for sure. And
don't forget, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and chime in don't forget to check out City Vibes by CJ and J. You guys, we got $8 bling over there. Don't forget to check us out if you want to see anything. Don't forget to you can ask for the website and I can get that sent out to you for you to be able to shop at your own time frames. We got $8 pieces, which is the costume side of it, but we also have cachet. Cachet is everyday wear, long lasting pieces, you guys. So just come on, check out the website, and we hope to see you over there. City Vibes by CJ and J will be going live at 10 o'clock Sunday through Thursday, you guys. So Fridays and Saturdays, I'm giving myself a break, just because of the fact that we might do some pop-ups, special things on Fridays and Saturdays, but I do need to be able to take a break, especially with me being back at work. But Fridays and Saturdays we'll be taking a little bit of a hiatus or a break from it, but that doesn't mean that the jewelry buying has to stop. You can always go to that website, and I will try to get that posted in several different places for you guys to be able to check it out, where you can buy it directly from my warehouse. But if you want to see me live, come here 10 p.m. between 9:30 and 10 p.m. Sunday through Thursday.
Yep.
Okay.
Miss any episodes of the Government Cheese Party Podcast, you can find us on the Government Cheese Party Podcast YouTube channel. You can definitely follow us on Facebook as well too. For any of the latest episodes, you could definitely hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to miss a second of the Government Cheese Party Podcast. I am Psycho J. That is Queen CJ. Thank you guys for joining us. We'll be back better than ever next Saturday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't miss it. Deuces.
Yeah. Turn me up, don't turn me down.